His ability to dive right on in and go without regard. Do it without regard. And that comes down to his facial expressions, right? Who cares? Because if you're ever nervous about, oh my gosh, I don't know what people will think, who cares, really, when it comes down to it? Who really cares what other people think when you believe and you're promoting something that is passionate? So you have to be passionately driven in your own goal to build you and your business. Because if you completely don't get into it and make those facial expressions in your own business, it's never going to happen. So this is what I would talk about my little girl. This is Peyton. So Peyton does karate. So when we first moved here to Texas, I put my son in karate. And she stood on the sideline for a year because she has to be 4 to start. So she stood on the sideline for a year. And then she got in, and we're like, oh, she's just going to kind of do it because Johnny's doing it, you know. She's not really going to do it as much. Oh, she is a rock star in it. I have a little video showing you one of her last tests of her form that she did. Watch how confident she is. It actually blew our master trainer, Master Boyer, away. He didn't expect it. He goes, wow. He was blown away by her confidence in doing this form. She knew this form.
I love you, Dad.
Confidence, right? Like she owned that form. And he was seriously blown away. So then this happened. So she earned that belt, which from that form, she moved her belt. She was still in the same class, but because she was rocking at this belt level, they moved her up into the next class, the big kid class. Do you see those big kids? What color belt are they wearing? Yeah. So who knows more in karate, Peyton or the white belts? But because of her situation, and the kids were bigger, she lost all confidence. She didn't remember any of the form. She would constantly watch them to do the next move. So she basically, that form you just watched, her next form that she was learning was that one she just tested on so strongly, and another one that she already did just put together. That was it. So she knew both of them already. All she had to do was just put them together, but she totally forgot it all, or didn't apply it all. And this kept going on for like a week or two. And she just kept looking at the big boys and not really doing it at all, not doing the form at all. So we were driving home. I go, Pates, what's going on? You know this form. I said, why do you keep looking at the big boys to know what to do? And she goes, because they're bigger. They know what to do. They're bigger. I said, you're the higher ranking belt. You know more than they do. I said, you don't look at the boys anymore. I said, do this with your eyes closed. Because you know this. This is deep in your belly. You know this. You owned it. So don't even look at anyone else and what they're all doing. Just do you. It's really what it came down to. She just got intimidated. Do you ever feel that yourself? Around other people who may be doing better in any situation that you are in also, you get intimidated feeling, well, they know their stuff. No, they just do it with passion, and they do it without regard. That's all. They're confident. So I had to remove her and put her in some private lessons so that she could just put back in her head, no, I do know this form. Years old. Like she's 4 at that time. Isn't that crazy? I'm amazed that they can remember that stuff. Like seriously, 4 years old. That's like a dance routine, right? So she earned her camo belt, and that's where she now has moved up. She now spars. That's why she was wearing all that gear before. Now she's excited she gets to hit the boys. But it boils down complete confidence. It boils down to, again, you believing in yourself that you can impact someone's life. And it's not about what's going on around you, who you're talking to, and that they're more successful. When I run my boot camp training camps, I make them go talk to the most intimidating person that they have on their list. That's one of their action items. Because even though someone that they think is the most successful in what they do, that doesn't mean you have to discount that they may not want to do this too. They're successful in what they're doing because they're confident in it. That's it. Passionate, they dive right in, and they're confident. They believe in themselves. They believe in their mission. And that's all you want to do, because once you start to believe and you're confident in your mission, it starts to spread. It's a domino effect, isn't it? It's a domino effect. All of a sudden, more people start to become. And I used to live near there, so I used to go there. And it does drive a huge energy. And I used to use this as an example. The falls obviously aren't stopping. You have to constantly keep being like a waterfall and keep pushing and doing every day. Push through your message because someone needs to hear it. It's your time to roar.